Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Good morning, Jabus. Good morning, Mr. Bumcrack. Good morning, Lag. It's always a pleasure seeing y'all smiling faces in here. Oh, I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a lovely 26 degrees here. And, oh, Lag. I mean, Jabus, really, son, let it go. So, anyway, I don't know where Todd's at. I guess he's been, and that's fine. You know, I'm not demanding. Good morning, Hank. Hope you're doing good. Hello, Sandy. Thank you. I'm, yeah, you're closer to the equator by about 2 hours. Anyway, I've been up since about 5 this morning, Sandy, so I had time to actually put on a clip, comb my hair, and put on a good shirt. Good morning, Sue. Hope you're doing a great day. Ping, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's going good. Let me bring in the other old man. There he is. Good morning.
Howdy.
Howdy, how are you? Good morning, Anissa.
What's up?
Oh, I don't know. Not much. It's 26 degrees. It's cold as hell. I'm trying to have an upbeat morning.
You had a day yesterday.
I've had a pot of coffee, so I'm energized.
Da da da.
Good morning, American Honey. So, Ping, good to see you. Good to catch you, castaways. Good morning. So, how was your morning going this morning, Todd?
It's all right, all right, all right, all right.
Good, 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 good. Yeah, the
The-
sun is shining. Apparently, it's going to be cold and wet and could be white next week, but it's going to be cold. What have you been up
It's,
since 2:10 for, Anissa?
it's gonna be cold all
Yeah,
God,
I
for the foreseeable future.
yeah. I mean, like really cold here.
My little weather app on my phone takes it out about 10 days, and it's cold all the way.
Yeah,
We got a
I,
chance to snow on Wednesday, except we're gonna be on a cruise.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
yeah,
guess
we're
you'll be after everything, so you're good.
we're good.
Um, let's see. We follow this guy on YouTube. He's a weather guy, and he seems to really be in the South somewhere. But because he kind of like talks about the South a lot, the Southeast, and his weather map shows Charlotte right on the cusp of snow and ice and nothing. So, well, rain. So we won't know what's going on until we get up next week. Yeah,
So,
that's right, Chastity. You know, they don't know what's going on. That's
start.
him, Sue. That's him, Ryan, y'all. Um, well, that's good. I hope you get some more sales today. How's your sales been, Todd?
Oh, real steady. Uh, I got 8 going out for about $250.
Good.
So,
That's about 20 minutes at the poker table on the cruise ship.
so yesterday
Uh-huh.
marked 1/24th of the year gone. So,
124.
yeah, 1/24th. It was the 15th of January, so 120. There's 12 months, right?
Yeah.
And if half the month's gone, that's 1/24th of a year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, follow my logic here. I know it's slow in the mornings for you, Tom, but yeah, we're at 1/24th of the year gone. So if you set a goal on eBay for 2025, then you should have 1/24th of the way there.
Okay.
Okay, so I figured out my totals this morning, and I'm $200 short of my. I want to be at $100,000 sales in 2025, gross sales, and about $200 short with 1/24th of the year gone. So there's a lot of time left to do worse or better than that, but there you go. Lag, you revised your goal for me. Lag had me trying to get 200K a couple of weeks ago.
Well, let's see. You were just about 100,000 this year, right?
I figured that up everything, Facebook Marketplace and eBay and my little garage sale in the spring. I hit about 91,000. So,
Okay. Well, you need to bump it up to about one and a quarter instead of just one.
uh, nah.
Give you something to push for, Todd.
Well, that's pushing. That's almost a 10% increase over last year. So, if I hit that, I'll be keeping up with inflation and everything.
Yeah, lag. For Todd, that's definitely doable. He's just got to quit spending so much time at his girlfriend's on Thursday and go ahead and grab some stuff and get out of there
Speaking
and get
about the
home and get it listed.
girlfriends, the Lutherans are, I think they're open today. First time since before Christmas. Hopefully they restock the shelves because they did a push to try to sell out of everything they had right before Christmas.
Okay, let me step off the porch for just a second. Texas, Cookie. When you say that, I'm thinking of this little scrawny man on the back of a chuck wagon cooking beans and food over a daggum campfire with lots of bacon grease.
It's all right, Jabez. It's time for the high karate slappage on the face.
Oh Lord. Let's see. So yeah, Todd can get out the high karate today because he won't be wearing it while he's with Gwen because he don't want to have to fight the women off, and that'll make her mad.
So anyway, yeah, I'm falling behind on my weight loss challenge too. I wanted to be 180 pounds by the end of 25. Uh, I'm doing worse at that than I am the eBay goals.
Dang, he must have been a teenager when he started with you in Texas. Uh, Bridget posted a picture to me. She's doing really good on her weight loss program. She's looking really good.
That's right, Anissa.
Um, you know, I have got this thing of losing 2.5 pounds a week, and so and if I do that, then by the December I'll be down to my gold weight. I'm not really having to push. Basically I'm trying to keep it at 1,200 calories, and I don't. I'm not really feel like I'm hungry or anything like that. I'm just eating 3 meals a day. 250 in the morning, 250 at lunch, and then because I cook a dinner for the family, I like 500 at night. 500, and that gives me a couple of hundred calories to play with during the day.
Way to go,
And I'm not
Dusty.
hungry, and I don't snack.
Good,
Uh,
Sue.
she is keeping it below 1,200 calories or 1,200 and below calories from what she said, and she's doing walking and whatnot. Being that it's neat, it's ass deep to a damn giraffe up there with snow. She's probably doing it on a treadmill.
Yeah, what's a 250 meal look like? It's got to be like one biscuit or celery and broccoli or
Actually,
250.
like it
250.
for breakfast, I have a slice of toast, a couple of pieces of bacon, and a scrambled egg in butter.
One egg? There's no
One
way
egg.
I could eat just one egg.
Well, I make like a open face sandwich and then fold it and eat it that way.
I like eggs. I think I could eat. Man, I bet I could eat 8 eggs at one time if that's all I ate. But
No, it's not flag. I'll look at the package.
that's 750 times.
I just
Yeah,
and I think that eating 3 times a day is keeping me from like starving at night. And like this morning, I have to take something. I have to eat something with the meds, or it makes me really nauseated. So and it's the same thing. And I think that's one of the things too is like every morning I make me a piece of toast, I scramble me an egg, and I make me a couple pieces of bacon. If Roberta's home, like on Mondays when she's home, then I do the likewise for her. So that's breakfast every day, and that's fine with me because I'm pretty much just eating. Lunchtime, it's usually a little bit of whatever I had for dinner the night before, and then like tonight I'm making spaghetti, and I don't eat spaghetti, so I'll eat some of last night's leftovers. So I think the biggest thing is just deciding what you're going to eat. So and it's all about me. I've got to make the decision. I've got to do with it. I cook for me, and either everybody else eats it, or they go hungry, or they go out. Except for Roberta, because she
Jabez.
usually eats the same thing. Yeah, Jabus is not right. Jabus, have you taken your meds this morning?
So I don't eat any more than I did 30 years ago, but I was more active than, you're up on your feet all day teaching and
Right.
running around. You're busy at a workplace, so you can't stop what you're doing to snack.
But those things must have been wafer thin, and you didn't have any syrup on them or syrup, however you
Frisbee
want to say it.
pancakes.
That's right. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have to start one of those little groups, where you pay to be a member of it, and unless you're a member of it, you can't be on my ass about anything. Then, but if you're paying that $3 a month, then you can say whatever you want. Because I'll take that $3 and put it in a slot machine the next time I go to the on a cruise.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be a member of yours because they know you would just waste the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, that's kind of what you're supposed to do at our age.
That's right.
If you got money, you might as well spend some of it before you die.
That's right. Because these kids won't. All they do is waste it.
I don't know.
Lag. Who? Wait a minute. Who was it? Said chocolate syrup. Oh, Jameis. No. 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 No chocolate syrup on your pancakes. I like pancakes. I don't want chocolate chip pancakes. I don't want any other kind of pancakes. Just give me plain old pancakes. And then I'll put the flavored syrup on it that's so bad for you, right, Anissa? Or I just eat regular syrup and call it a day. Wow. Well, my mom, my mom grew up that, and my dad, because they're farming folk. Their big meal was at lunchtime, and then they ate leftovers at night from lunch.
Hmm.
Sorry, Julie. Sorry.
It's lag that keeps bringing that up. Blame lag, Julie.
Um, I just, yeah, the natural syrup. Yeah. Well, Lag's the one that brings up pancakes because I normally don't eat pancakes. When we go out to if we go out to breakfast, um, and pancakes are included, I usually just ask for another piece of toast or a couple pieces of toast and put some jam on it. Um, so anyway, the title of today's show, it's all about you. And as I was sitting here in the quiet at 5:30 this morning, drinking my first cup of coffee, with one of my little cats in my lap, because I got a blanket over my lap and they like to get, and it's fuzzy and they like to get up on it and lay down. I was thinking about different projects I've got now going on, and some of them are going well and some of them are not going so well, like eBay. And why is it not going so well? And that's because I'm not listing like I'm supposed to. And I'm not, yeah, I do like waffles, Jabez. Um, but no whipped cream. Lots of butter and lots of syrup. There you go. You got to be able to taste that butter through that syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but like I said, it's all about me. I'm not listing the way I should. I've got too many irons in the fire, so to speak, and so I'm just trying to get some other stuff cleaned up and get back into the listing mess because I don't want to be. I was watching a video, and this person I've been following for forever, and they're constantly flip flopping around between their selling on this and they're selling on that and they're doing this and they're doing that. And this month they're putting more emphasis on this stuff, and they're not doing eBay and all this kind of crap. And I just don't think that's long term planning. And that's what I've been trying to do is, like I said, I've got it. Well, like I talked about earlier in the month, I have a schedule that I've been like Tuesdays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Friday between 9 and 10. It's um, it's the show, and then doctor's appointments. I've got marked in, and then I've been trying to schedule stuff for other projects I'm going on, and trying to get a bunch of scheduling for a bunch scheduled for listing. So Jabus, my whole house is sick. Sergey's borderline pneumonia. Sasha's just coming off of it. I'm just trying to get through the day. And if I use a case of Kleenexes, I can always Walmart Plus another one to me. But I think I don't think you can just flip flop around on this stuff. I think you need to get out. You need to you need to get pointed in a direction and stick to it for a while, like a year. Um, yeah, nothing in 30 days makes a difference. Nothing in 60 days makes a difference, unless it requires a lot of medication. Um, but that's just my opinion. So, what's your thoughts on it, Todd? And what's your thoughts in the audience? Are you doing everything that you would need to do to make your business successful, your wife happy, your husband happy, your children happy? Are you doing everything?
Uh,
Yeah.
I could do more, but I don't want to do more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're doing good now. You didn't hit your 1K like a 100K like you wanted to, but I just think, with the slow period this year, if we hadn't have had that slow period going into the election, I think because everybody was, no matter what channel listened to, they were all talking about it being slow. So I think if it hadn't been that, you would have hit your 100K.
Um, I don't know if I hadn't taken the 2 vacations, I probably would have been there. But I went on vacations twice.
See,
But
Jabus,
whatever.
that's what I've been thinking about right there. Gathering up. For example, I've got some because, and this is just a FYI. If you belong to Sam's or anything like that, and they have the boxes out, if you can get like they have the little avocado flats that's that are made to stack on top of each other. Um,
Lag already retired.
I use those. We keep some around here for like when we go up to Roberta's parents' house and we have to take food. You can put stuff in them and stack them on top of each other, and they don't squish each other. Squish what's inside the box. Just saying. Or we go down to my mom's house. I had a couple of pies in one and some green beans in the next one. It just real convenient and handy dandy. So there you go. But anyway, I've been thinking about taking one of those flats and filling it up with so many items and listing what's in that item box. And when I'm done, I'm done.
No, I don't work a lot. eBay's my hobby.
Yeah, those are flats.
A lot of guys my age would just get on a fishing boat or go to the golf course or
Yeah.
whatever.
But when you want to go do something, Todd, you've got the money to do it.
Uh,
Well,
not as much as I want.
When Gwen wants to go someplace, y'all got the money to do it.
Oh no.
No, green beans casserole is separate from the apple pie or cherry pie, all stacked in different little boxes. First time I did that, my mom said, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Look at there. Okay, here's cookies, and then take the next tray off, and take the first tray off, and here's that green bean casserole, and then here's an apple pie or two. You know, and nothing gets squished. It's easy to handle. Blah blah blah." So there you go, Texas. No green bean casserole. I mean, no green bean pie. Cut my nose. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Jay, but you gotta have. I guess you. Which there's that one person that has like 50 bazillion postcards he's got listed. Uh,
Mark,
yeah. You you just have to have a lot of stuff like that. I guess you retired too, lag. Wait a minute. You said you sold something for like $800 or something like that. Where was that at? Blah 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 blah. It scrolled by so fast because y'all are just so talkative. I sold an $800 box on TCG Player. Okay, that's the trading cards, right? Yep. Texas ifs and buts, and that's the reason I'm trying to 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, basically from 8 to 5. I've got my business schedule laid out. Now, mind you, I'm usually doing stuff at 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm awake because Roberta gets up early. But and then just if I got something to ship on Saturday, fine. But for Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday is the Lord's day, Saturday is my day, Monday through Friday is everybody else's day. Because like yesterday, I spent the morning with Sergey at the urgent care. So
that took all day.
yes, it did.
Ugh.
Well, then going to the pharmacy to wait on his drugs to be given out. So let's see. Well, you know what? Like I'm old. I'm getting older every second. So I'm trying to get things to order that my wife or children can see after it if I get incapacitated or I'm dead.
Oh, there's no
So
way that's going to happen here.
Well, I mean, I don't care if they sell all of it off, but the point is, until they sell everything off, they still got to manage it. So, um,
Gwen would
it's
just shut it down and throw everything to the curb and say, "Here."
are you kid? She'd call Beth. She'd say, Beth, come get this crap from Todd's eBay store. And whoever else is nearby, there'd be that U-Haul truck sitting out in front of the house.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm a good estate sale waiting to happen.
how many of y'all actually ask your spouse or your significant other, depending on what the situation is, um, what would they do with all your stuff? I'm not talking about your personal stuff. I'm talking about your eBay stuff. Are they any way involved in your business now?
No. Chad has a roll off on speed dial.
Actually, that's who it was, James. CVS. He was. I didn't want him driving Anissa. That's the thing. Normally they go by themselves, but he. I didn't want him driving. You coming and getting it all, lag? That's part of your inheritance. You know.
Yeah, Beard's got his inventory set to where Joni or his boy could fulfill orders until it's gone, but nah, Gwen ain't gonna do that. She's gonna shut it down. And
Well, I asked back when Dusty and Tristan were doing live shows at night. I asked Tristan one time. I said, if something was to happen to Dusty, would you continue on with the business? And she said, no. She said she would call other resellers in the area and say, come in here and make me an offer.
mhm.
And that's fine, you know. But I think you need to have a plan. I think people need to have a plan what you're going to do with all this stuff. Um, because I have gone. I had a neighbor whose mother passed away, and they were just taking all her crap. I mean, they were getting the family stuff out of it, of course, but everything else they were taking out to the just to the curb. They had arranged a pickup from the city, and I mean, I started looking through the stuff they had on. There was a daggum wine cooler, yeah, the wine refrigerator thing. I sold it for $150 on Facebook Marketplace. I loaded my car up about 3 times with stuff that I wanted to deal with. I mean,
Gwen
that happens.
Gwen would probably take that offer. But yeah, I set up my teacher retirement so that when I die, Gwen keeps getting the check.
Right.
And that cost me uh probably $300 a month because I took I get paid less in retirement than I would have if I'd
Right.
said I just want to take this till I die, and not have Gwen. But she's 7 years younger than me, and gotta hope. I hope. She, I hope she outlives me.
Well, yeah, I tell Robert all the time, I have to go first. I have
Yeah,
to go first.
it would be a lot better for Gwen financially if I just died.
Hey,
It would.
and then she and Roberta would stay on cruises all the time if we were gone.
I know it.
uh,
Because she gets a retirement check and I get a retirement check.
it's
She would
now
get a little something something from Social Security, being the surviving spouse.
now do you
But yeah, that's the truth. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't. We don't have a life insurance policy because if we can't make it on what we've got, uh, then too bad for us because that should be enough.
right?
Our retirement checks are uh, larger than the average American income. Not much. What's average American income? Somebody Google it real quick. What is an American household of two adults? What's their average income?
Average in
110K? Lag says 110K. Is that
uh
before tax?
59 60,000 rounded up.
60,000. Yeah, we're
An average income in Mississippi is 48,000. In Massachusetts, the average income is 86,000.
for two people.
It just says average income
A
based
sing,
on.
that's on us. That's a single person. That's one
I would
person.
assume so. Well, the
So
average family household income was 75,000 in 2022, and I guess that's how. I mean, the last one that they got it on.
Jabez says 80,000. Chastity says 80,000.
Okay, well, let's go with 80,000 then.
So what are we at? Let's see. Before tax, of course, if all I lived on was my teacher retirement, then my tax wouldn't be as much. Okay, so uh, we're pretty close to that in retirement money, or right at it. So we're right at the average. But on top of that, the house is paid for, the cars are paid for, so we don't make payments or anything. We don't
Jabus,
we don't carry any debt.
we use
So
the CVS mail program because we have to use it because of her insurance.
so when I die, if Gwen can't live on 80 grand a year, then she's overspending.
You said one thing, you don't carry any debt. That's one thing that most people need to get rid of. And all the commercials is on TV is about credit cards and all this kind of bullshit.
Yeah. But
You know,
Commonwealth Picker just yesterday talked about the amount of personal debt going way, way up. And even though he thinks reselling's rosy, uh, people just do have less spendable income than they did 5 years ago.
yeah. Anissa, my mom, some of y'all might remember me going down to Rock Hill every third night and spending the night with my mom because she had my dad at home. And she tended to him all the time, except when we were down there and we would and she would sleep when we were down there. It can be done, but you have a critical care kind of situation. You can't. You're right. You can't guarantee that. You don't know what the future holds. Yeah.
But things could get. There's no telling when things could go tough, you know.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Hold that thought, Todd. You buried two what last month? Two husbands? You know it's against the law in the United States to have but only one husband at a time. Or you buried two credit cards last month. Um,
Yeah, I know, Anissa. But I mean, you youngsters need to listen to us old folks once in a while when we say you need to get to our point in life and be debt free. And because when you get our age, you don't quit doing fun stuff and you don't quit. You know, my mom's assisted living and she lived in a nice place, but her assisted living was $70,000 a year. I don't want to. I don't want to be in some Medicare assisted living facility in a ward with five other smelly dudes.
my son that works at not a daycare. He works at a assisted living. It's a retirement home assisted living. It's part of a community that you start off over here with. It's like duplexes with garages, and then you move over to the apartments that are they have like a cafeteria that's part of your. You can go down and eat if you want to. You got a kitchen in your apartment if you want to cook, and then you come over to the assisted living, and then to the critical care or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
Um,
see, and so that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to. I don't want to be stuck in a room too with a guy named George and have to put up with his colostomy bag. My shit's gonna be bad enough, you know.
I bet it cost. I bet it cost $150,000 a year to live in there. That place,
What place?
the place that Sasha works at,
Hmm.
that assisted living. It's nice. I mean, it's real nice. Um, and when the economy got real, but started getting looking really bad, cost of living, stocks were going down, all that kind of stuff. I told him, I said, you need to. It's time like this. You need to think ahead, and you need to bank all the money you can bank because, excuse me, it costs a lot of money to keep a person in a place like that. And if people's income is going down, they might not have the people that they might have to move these people to a lesser quality place, uh, which could just dictate whether you have a job or not. And he's like, "Well, I hadn't thought about it that way."
I bet that's right, Chastity. Uh,
Nah, that's ridiculous. $150,000. Is that what you're talking about, Anessa? No, these are single. These are single occupancy rooms. These people can bring their own furniture in if they want to, as long as it works with the.
See, there's Sue says her parents are 11K a month for assisted living.
Yeah, it's expensive as hell. Now, mind you, if I had the money that Todd's got, when he gets to the point he needs that living, Gwen can just hire 24-hour nursing care. She'll be able to
Sorry,
afford
John.
that.
All right, we could talk about a happy-go-lucky stuff, but anyway.
Well, no, I said it's all about you, and that's part of the deal. Is you got to prepare for the, you got to prepare for your future. Now, mine and Todd's, I hope we both see 100, and we're in good shape. That we realize it's 100, and we're out on a cruise ship shoving money into a slot machine and on a poker table. But you know, you young folk, you young folk down in your 50s, y'all y'all got a long way to go, and y'all need to start thinking about this now because y'all prices are going to get expensive. I remember when gas was 25 cents a gallon. Okay, it's 8 times that now. So anyway, that's my little rant. You really need to think about it. Listen to old Uncle Tom here for a minute, and Uncle Todd.
That'd be $2 a gallon, wouldn't
Okay, uh, 12 times as much then. Okay,
it? I'm messing with you,
they've.
Tom.
No, let's don't talk about the allergies. I'm just feel like I'm fighting off what the boys had.
So their long-term care life insurance paid for it. I'm hoping to get there without having to.
But
I
let's.
read I read somewhere that 70% of Americans go into assisted living before they're dead, at least for a while or whatever. So odds are you're going to be in assisted living before you die.
Except for Anissa, she's gonna be healthy and she's gonna be standing behind the counter at Walmart. I mean at McDonald's, going, "Would you like fries with that poison, or would you like a large poison to go with that poison?" Do I really sound that old, Ron?
Yeah, lag. It'd be great to just sit here and have somebody else do all this eBay listing and all, and wash my clothes and wash my dishes and cook for me and clean my house. And
Coke as a beverage, I hope, Anissa. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? I saw you come in earlier, but I was preaching to the preaching to the old folks or the young folks, so I didn't acknowledge you. I'm sorry about that. Uh,
lag, you got people listing for you? That'd be nice. How much would it cost to have somebody come in and list for you? You just go out and buy and ship.
I don't know.
You don't do any listing, lag. Huh. That is the slow point of my reselling is the listing, because I just I don't mind it. It's just I'd rather be doing something else.
John, you're not right, dude. Good morning, Carol. Um, yeah, episode 200, Craig.
Virtual assisted living. That'd be a great virtual assisted game. Put on your headset and suddenly you're in a retirement home with.
It's I believe there is one. You're not in a virtual reality, but there's a
Yep,
game, I believe. Or maybe it's you running a nursing home.
yep. Camera's off.
Hey, Gwen.
Tom says, "Hey Gwen." Hey Tom. Gwen says, "Hey Tom." Hey Tom.
250 a listing. Damn, Sue. She must have been good. Did she take pictures too?
Gwen says, "How's the plans coming for a group cruise?" No, what'd you say? Hang on. Just
Um, yeah, you're right, Craig. You know what? I think that's part of my weight loss program is, and don't laugh, don't scarf, don't make fun of me. It's the
don't
truth.
scarf.
When I start playing Farm Simulator, like at 8 o'clock in the evening, the next thing I know, it's 12 o'clock, midnight, or later, and I've not eaten because I haven't. I've been preoccupied with the game, and it's with all of them. You get involved in these games. Lag gets onto his three-handed solitaire, and he pisses away the whole night. So anyway,
Dang.
it keeps me
It's
from
good,
eating.
Sue.
I hate testing and cleaning. If I play, my testing is I plug it in and push the button for it to start. If it starts, it's tested. Then you really would sleep. Wait a minute, what'd she say? No, I don't play this sim. I didn't like that game. Lag. There is. It's not eBay simulator, but it is a eBay based simulator game, and I didn't like it because it didn't have all the facts into it. Like you didn't have to deal with returns, and you didn't have to deal with all the issues else that you have to have. You didn't have to deal with shipping. That's what all of that needs to be in the game. Because a friend of mine played the demo, and he says, "Oh, this selling online's easy." I said, "Bullshit. That's a game." Todd, by the way, did you see the photo I posted of the pants in the snow?
Yeah, that's funny.
Uh,
Go with the crispy jacket.
yeah. Marvel Rivals is your game of choice, Lag. Now I have a friend who has a big gaming channel, and he's been playing Eve Online forever, and it's a game that you don't. There's no limitations to the border or the size of the game. The game, if you keep traveling in a certain direction, the game populates that space. So, but he's been playing that thing forever. I don't think there is a bank simulator. I think that would be a good one. Uh, well, after you do your soil sample, Texas, you got to see if you needed to lime and fertilize it. Uh, then you just put it in the ground. After you after you have plowed it, if you need to plow it, unless you're using a coin. Well, plowing you need to break up the ground anyway. But unless you're using a seed drill, then you can put it in it that way. Ah, well, that's just it. I'm thankful for every day. No, I don't play I don't even think the Farmville exists anymore. But that is the reason that I'm on Facebook is because of Farmville. Yeah, Ron Castleville. You stream it on Twitch? Seriously? Lag? I promise I'll keep you secret. Send me your Twitch link privately, unless you want everybody to show up on it. Miss Mafia Wars, just I never played that. I think Jameis, is that what you're playing right now? Ruzzle? No, we were always our family is from is the help. We were never the colonel. We were the people out there picking cotton. Well, Hank, one of the biggest farm simulator 25, 22, 19, 17 gamers is a real farmer. He farms during the day and plays this to relax. And I'm like, dude, you need to find a hobby. Hey, now I'll play a lot of Candy Crush on the cruise, and actually that's the only time I play it because then I'll have to listen to ads. Hey,
Cats,
Glenn, how are you?
cat storage simulator.
Oh, that Wordle, that's the word. Oh no. Farm like the simulators games go on and on and on and on and on. Because as soon as you get one crop in, you're plowing and fertilizing and planting the next crop. Anyway, that's my vice. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs other than the ones prescribed by my doctor. I'm not out running around chasing women because I have all the women I need right here at the house. And
You said that plural. I thought there was just one there.
what?
Ooh, I got an offer. What's your offer?
What's your offer?
Uh, bless you. Oh, hell no. I would want to buy my $60 item for 35 too. That ain't gonna happen. I'll take $5 off, but that's about all I'm gonna do for it. Make a counter offer. You're $20 short, dude. But I'll give you $5 off. I'm never gonna sell it.
Never
Yeah,
gonna
I am.
sell. Mike says you're never going to sell it.
It's a buck 110 knife. Yeah, it'll sell.
Yeah.
There's some things that are just going to sell. A buck 110 knife is going to sell. I might have to come down off of my total at some time, but not very much on a buck 110.
That name sounds familiar, Nessa. See, Todd don't have to have the. He don't have to take the offers because he has money.
Yeah.
When you have money like Todd, you buy what you want, and you sell at the price that you want to sell it. And if it doesn't, too bad, so sad.
Buck 110 is just a well built, all around lock back knife. It's just made in the USA and. Mhm. Or it was. They still make them, not, Mike? I expect they do.
All right, you got anything to wrap this sucker up with? Any last comments,
Go
Todrick?
Lutherans. We like
Luther,
the Lutherans. Go.
we'll go buy something good so you can tell us about it tomorrow. Anybody got any final comments?
Yeah, you can still get the Buck 110 brand new from Buck. Let's see, how much are they? 65 bucks with a sheath. Hmm. Straight from the Buck Knives webpage. Of course, they'll charge you some shipping. I wonder how much shipping is. Then they got to pay tax. Of course, they got to pay tax. Let me just add one to the cart here and go to checkout.
I bought last week. I bought an item from a company, and their shipping was going to be high on it.
Wow, it says zero tax. How do they do that? Huh.
Maybe they don't have to collect sales tax. And I messaged the people saying, "Is this shipping correct on this thing? Because the item weighs X amount of pounds, and I can get it shipped for a third of that price. So we're going to take it up to a half of that with shipping materials and all that kind of stuff." And the
Looks like
guy
free
said,
ship.
and the person sent back said, "Well, either buy it or not. That's what shipping is." So I didn't buy it.
Hmm. It's coming from China. I thought Buck knives are still made in the USA.
That's a lag. He's probably being sarcastic. All right, I got to go.
All right.
So y'all have a great day. Look for Todd tomorrow and his great adventures with the girls tomorrow this afternoon. He's gonna go in there and give them some sweet loving that they hadn't had in a month and or longer. And so stay tuned for the fun adventures of Todd and the Lutheran women. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for coming in.
I need to make a song. Lutheran women make beautiful lovers.
Are you are you serious? You sing that. Be sure to send that to him. Sing that to him when you're in the store.
Will do.
All right, guys. Bye. Have a great one.
Lutheran women.